Hello, and today I'm going to teach you how to add text to your YouTube videos. Okay, so first you want to go ahead and have the video up and make your cuts wherever you plan on making them. Once you've done that, you want to go ahead and find the time frames where you're going to add your text and also the phrases that you're planning on adding at that time frame. So I've gone ahead and done that. So these are the two phrases that I plan on adding, and these are the two timestamps that I plan on adding them at. So at 12 is where the first one will go, right here. Okay, so with that, I go ahead and click on the timestamp and make sure that this shows in iMovie. What I'm going to go ahead and do now is go up to the top right, click on the share button and hit Save Current Frame. I'm going to go ahead and put the current frame on my desktop. I'm going to go ahead and open up my Keynote app. With my Keynote app opened, I'm going to go ahead and go to File, and I want to open up the template. I got this template through the TwistLab Google Drive. It's called Keynote Template. I've already downloaded it though, right there. With this template, this is the correct font and placement of the usual TwistLab videos. Okay, so here's the template, and what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go ahead and make sure I'm not clicked in anything, and on current fill I'm going to hit image fill, and with image fill I'm going to then go ahead and click choose, and this is going to go ahead and allow me to choose a picture. So extra credit screen grab, there it is. And why I'm doing this is so that I can know exactly where the text will fall at that time to make sure that it's not over anyone's face and it's in a good place. So right here I already do show that it's in a good spot. I'm going to go ahead and write down what I want to put in that area. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and double click on the text here, and why I've typed it out instead of pasting it, because if I paste it, it will paste it in format of the Word document, and I don't want that. I want it to be in this font and formatting. Okay, so once I've gone ahead and made sure that that is good, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and click out of the text, and for image fill, again, I'm going to go ahead and go back and click no fill. This will make it transparent, and this is what I need it to be. Okay, before I export the video, just so that you know why it's important to use this template, is because it already has the correct action that we want for the videos. But if you were planning on changing it, you can go ahead and change the animation for each of the text. So you would click on the text, and then you would click on animate, and this is what you can change. So it would be, we have it on dissolve, but this is where you can go ahead and do any of these animations. So it's good to be able to know that the duration, you can just change a lot of things. Make sure that the delivery is all at once. It's a lot easier doing it in iMovie in that. So I'm going to go ahead and go back and put it to dissolve because that's what we have it as. Okay, this is all fine. Also make sure that your text animation is by object. You can play around with these things, but this is just how we have it for the template. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and click out of it. Make sure I'm clicked out of everything. And at this point, I'm going to go ahead and go to File, Export to Movie, and then this is where it shows Movie. I'm going to go ahead and make sure this is 1920 by 1080 because that is the dimensions for the frame that we are putting it in. Okay, that's right. Make sure your compression type is always this Apple ProRes 44444. Always just have it like that, as well as export with transparent backgrounds. We're going to go ahead and click next. Saved as, I'm going to put this as extra credit slide 1, and let me go ahead and put this on my desktop. Okay, great. Now I'm going to go ahead and minimize my Keynote, and I'm going to find slide 1. It's right here. I'm going to go ahead and grab this, and this is where I'm dragging it over to my iMovie, and I'm placing it right at the timestamp that I want to place it at. Okay. Great. Okay, so once I've gone ahead and placed the text into iMovie, I'm going to go ahead and click on these small buttons at the top of the text and slide them in. And when you do that, it fades in the text a bit before coming in. Also as well, if we notice when we play the video, the text comes in at this time, and so you want to make sure that it's timed out correctly. So if you need to, you can grab it and you can edit down the text so that it's not showing as long. So I'm going to edit it down to being like right there, and then it slowly comes in. So I may have to grab it again and put it back at 12 where I had it. Slide it back so it's right there. Okay, great. Now we will go ahead and see how it looks.
The opportunities to an entire class in the spirit of being fair. If extra credit opportunities come up, I typically...
So if you notice, it had a slight fade in and a slight fade out. If I kept it at the full length, it would take a longer time. So I'll keep it at the full.
I'd like to offer the opportunities to an entire class.
And it takes a longer time. So just however you decide to do it, that's fine. Okay, and that is how you add your text to your iMovie videos. Thanks.